welcome back to A Wandering Skein. My name is Maggie, and we are on our last day of our Florida adventure. If you're just joining us, this is day 6 of an adventure that I've been along Florida, all around Florida. I started on the East Coast and are making my way up the West Coast, so join us and check back my other videos. But today we are leaving from Everglades National Park and making our way to Big Cypress National Preserve. And yeah, originally my plan was to go to Big Cypress. I was just kind of gonna do a drive-through because it is very similar to the Everglades. They're attached, but make my way through Big Cypress, of course stopping at a visitor center, a couple of pictures, and then make my way up to Tampa to the DeSoto Memorial. I did not do that, so I kind of lied. I did not visit all the national parks in the state. I was tired, and if I were gonna do that, it was gonna add another day to my trip, and I did not want to come back on a Monday and then have to go to work, or Monday night and then have to go to work Tuesday morning. I wanted a day to like chill out, so shoot me. But so I woke up early. Anyways, I made my way through the Everglades. It was beautiful. I woke up, the sun was coming up. It was shiny. It was really nice, and made my way to the Oasis Visitor Center at Big Cypress National Park. Now, as I was coming through, I was sitting there, I was like, I've been to Florida for forever. Couple days at that point. I haven't seen a single gator. I've seen every other animal that Florida has except for a gator. As soon as I was thinking that, there's like one dead on the side of the road, and I'm like, okay, that's not what I meant. But when I got to Big Cypress, they have this like boardwalk you can walk around over these canals, and there must have been like 20 gators there. I saw all the gators I wanted to see. There were some big ones, some little ones, everything. They had some like turtles, and you could also see like the Florida gar that we're swimming through. So that was pretty interesting. But I finally saw the gators, so I was happy about that. Now, while I was at the visitor center, along my journey, I'd been picking up some postcards to send to my grandparents because I knew that they would just love that. So I asked the park ranger at the visitor center. I asked her where the nearest post office was so I can get some stamps. And she was like, fun fact, actually, the United States' smallest post office is about 10 minutes up the road. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. So I made my way 10 minutes up the road to the smallest post office in the U.S., it's in the state of Florida. I can't believe that. But in Okeechobee. And I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, my grandparents are going to love this. They have special stamps that say it's from the smallest post office. And I was like, that is great. I was so excited. And then I pulled up and I realized it was Sunday. Post offices are closed on Sundays. So I was really sad about that, but I got a nice video of the smallest post office, and I put on my little postcard to my grandparents. They got a chuckle out of that I tried to send it, but it didn't end up happening. So what I did, I went to Publix and got some stamps and sent it out from there. So not as fun, but well, I got some snacks at Publix, so I guess that's kind of fun. I did get my postcards sent out, and they got sent out in Florida, so that's all that matters. So I was super happy about that. That I actually got them sent out. But after my, trip to Big Cypress, I had two options. Originally, my plan was to go to the DeSoto National Memorial and, get my stamp there. If I were to do that, my original plan was to go up to Tampa and then spend the night at my sister's again. And then go home. Or go up to Tampa and then go home. Those were long drives. It was going to make for very long days. I chose to just go home. I did not end up going to the DeSoto Memorial outside of Tampa. I was just tired. I wanted to go home. So I lied. I did not go to all the parks as much as I wanted to. I think eventually I'll make it to Tampa, but I was ready to go home. And I didn't want to come back on a Monday night and then have to go to work Tuesday morning. And my schedule is funky, so I would have worked for like a week before my next day off. So, yeah, I did not want to do that. I would have been miserable. So, I chose not to do that. I just took the 10-hour ride and went straight home. It was awful. It was awful. I forgot how flat Florida is. So, like, up here, I'm in the upstate of South Carolina. We have hills, we have mountains. Altitude changes. Yeah, Florida does not have that. So you could see 5 miles in front of you. It was awful. Shout out to the Cracker Barrel parking lot that I slept in. I took a nap in the Cracker Barrel because it was awful. It took me a while to like wake back up, but once I did, I was all good to go. And eventually made it back home in pretty good time too, so I was happy about that. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this adventure with me, thank you for joining it with me. I had a lot of fun, and I really did enjoy going and having some time to myself, so that was really good. I'm hoping to be able to do it again soon. I want to eventually make a trip to like Georgia, or I'm real close to like Alabama and Mississippi, or even through Tennessee. That would be really nice. I am from North Carolina, so I have no desire to go to North Carolina. I've done that trip all my life. Yeah. I'm sorry for the multiple parts to this video. I did not want to have like one 3-hour long video. That'd be kind of terrible and nobody would watch it. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. Hopefully we'll be able to do something like this again soon. I know this country gets a lot of justified hate sometimes, but it really is beautiful, and I just kind of want to showcase that a little bit. So please join me for more videos. We got some knitting videos coming up soon, maybe. I don't know, depending on how lazy I am. But I also did want a total 180. I have a video game that I've been wanting to play really bad. I've been waiting all day to play it, but my homework was to get all these videos done first. So I think I'm going to do like a let's play of that, maybe. I say maybe, but I definitely am, and I'm so excited for it. So check out if you want to watch that. But yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe if you want. I really appreciate everybody following me. I got a hair in my mouth, oh my god. But thank you for coming with me, and yeah, I'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye.